Today is Wednesday, the 17th of February, and it's my day 4 of the 92-day juice feast, which I have decided to have a go at anyway, let's put it that way. And most of my inspiration came from looking at various websites, and I got particularly interested in watching the Raw Food World TV show with Matt Monarch and Angela Stokes-Monarch, and they talked a lot about all sorts of things which seemed so poignant in my life. So just reading on, and I saw this, I've been very interested in Jason Vale's work and have been a great fan of reading his books and embarking on the 7-day sort of lose 7 pounds in 7 days, etc., which I've done a few times, but my problem has always been after that as to what to do then, even though there was lots of suggestions about the foods I could eat. And it never really was long enough to have any clarity of mind at all as to what was coming next. And my background's been very much sort of compulsive behaviour, addictive substance use. I've been shuffling around with lots of different substances for years. Primary addiction has been food and overeating, using food to mask feelings, but also very much alcohol. Alcohol and food has been those two, shuffling backwards and forwards, sometimes using one, sometimes using the other. And I always wondered when if I stopped, for instance, drinking, why I felt so awful. I never sort of, looked at the fact, well, I'm eating huge amounts of chocolate and other sweet materials, and everything's all right as long as I don't drink. I can eat what I like, but of course that's not really the case. And it's taken me many years to get to this point, and I just really want to find peace of mind, and hence the fact that when I watched some of the stuff on YouTube, etc., about the juice feast, it just seemed that fitted my sort of criteria of what I wanted. So I'm on the 4th day now. I meant to record something on the 1st day, but just never got round to it with everything else that was going on. So a little bit, not worried, just pensive maybe is the best word, or apprehensive even as to how this is all going to go. I've actually not been eating solids now for over a week. I started juicing about 7 or 8 days ago, and that was really because I'd been on a bit of a binge all over, and I thought I'd clean up my act before I did the 92-day juice feast. And then the only difference really with that was that juicing, I was occasionally adding avocado, etc., and blending an avocado into the juice just to make it slightly more substantial. But on Sunday, Valentine's Day of all days, I bit the bullet and am now on the 92-day feast, which includes doing everything that they suggested. The thought originally of doing an enema to me was absolutely foreign, and I wouldn't entertain anything like that, and that's something that put me off about reading. The idea of doing colonics and stuff like that was alien to me and disgusting, but I've taken it on board for this, and I have already done a few of those, and it suggests in the first week doing a daily enema, of which I will do. And on day 4, I can say that I'm feeling okay. no hunger whatsoever. Probably the hardest thing that I'm finding is actually being able to prepare the quantity of juice which is suggested. I have managed to do 4.5 litres, I think, on one day, but otherwise it's been sort of 3.5 to 4 litres, and that is, to me, is pushing it, and I don't really want it, which is quite an odd scenario to where I've come from. So I will try to, and maybe just having several smaller juices would be better than just trying to have these large quantities of, at the moment I've sort of planned I should have 4 large juices a day of like 1.25 litres, but it gets a bit daunting, and we'll see. Today's been good because I've managed to do green juices. So far I've just done 2 large green juices, and had a couple of supplements in the second juice of wheatgrass and spirulina. I can never say that word, but we'll try and keep doing that, and I've ordered some stuff which I hope will come soon. Some of the other supplements which are recommended, such as hemp oil and MSM powder and chlorella powder. Gosh, all these names. So we'll see how it goes. And I do want to try and achieve the full term of 92 days, because I believe for me, my addictions and my bad behaviour goes back so far, and I guess because I'm that much older as well, that I need to go right back and really try and let this feast get into my system and clear my head.